ancient Egypt, a land of pharaohs and pyramids, of gods and goddesses, a civilization that has fascinated historians and archaeologists for centuries. Its mysteries and grandeur continue to captivate our imaginations. Few names resonate through the millennia as powerfully as Ramses II. Known as Ramses the Great, his legacy is etched in stone and history. He ruled for over 6 decades, a reign longer than most. His time on the throne was marked by significant achievements and monumental constructions. This was a time of peace and prosperity. The economy flourished, and the people enjoyed a period of relative stability and growth. It was Egypt's golden age, an era where art, culture, and architecture reached new heights. Ramses II ascended the throne as a young man. His early years were filled with learning and preparation for the immense responsibilities that lay ahead. He inherited a kingdom already mighty, but Ramses had visions of grandeur that extended beyond the existing borders. Yet, he sought to expand Egypt's influence even further. His ambitions were not just limited to military conquests, but also included diplomatic endeavors. Through military campaigns and strategic alliances, he solidified Egypt's position as a dominant force in the ancient world. His leadership was characterized by both strength and wisdom. He pushed the boundaries of his kingdom, clashing with rivals like the Hittites in the Levant. These battles were not just about territory, but also about asserting Egypt's supremacy. But Ramses II was more than just a warrior. He was a visionary leader who understood the importance of legacy. He was a builder, a diplomat, and a master of self-promotion. His reign saw the construction of some of the most iconic monuments in Egypt. He understood the power of imagery and propaganda. By immortalizing his achievements in stone, he ensured that his legacy would endure for millennia. He used these tools effectively to craft his image as a god-king, both feared and revered. His divine status was reinforced through grandiose depictions and inscriptions. His reign marked a pivotal point in Egyptian history. It was a period of transformation and consolidation of power. It was a time of great cultural and architectural achievements. The artisans and builders of his era created works that still stand today as a testament to their skill and dedication. Temples were built, monuments erected, and statues carved. Each structure was a symbol of Egypt's glory and Ramses' vision. All bore the mark of Ramses II, a testament to his ambition and the enduring legacy of his rule. His name and deeds have been etched into the annals of history, ensuring that the golden age of Egypt under his reign will never be forgotten. Ramses II understood the art of power. He was not just a ruler, he was a visionary who knew how to wield influence in multiple dimensions. He knew that true strength lay not just in military might, but also in perception. Ramses was acutely aware that the perception of power could be as effective as power itself. He cultivated an image of himself as a god-king, descended from the sun, god Ra. This divine association was not merely for religious purposes, it was a calculated move to consolidate his rule. This wasn't just religious fervor, it was calculated strategy. By presenting himself as a deity, he ensured that his authority was unquestionable and his rule unchallenged. He plastered his name on every temple and monument he built. This was a way to immortalize his legacy, making sure that future generations would remember his reign. He ensured his image was larger than life, literally. The colossal statues and grand monuments were not just architectural feats, they were symbols of his enduring power. His colossal statues, still standing today, were a constant reminder of his power and presence. These towering figures were designed to awe and inspire, leaving an indelible mark on the landscape and the psyche of his people. He wanted his people and his enemies to see him as an unstoppable force. The sheer scale of his monuments was a testament to his ambition and his ability to achieve the seemingly impossible. Ramses II also knew the value of diplomacy. He was not just a warrior king, he was a shrewd diplomat who understood the importance of alliances and treaties. After years of conflict with the Hittites, he negotiated a peace treaty. This was a groundbreaking achievement, showcasing his ability to balance warfare with diplomacy. This treaty, one of the earliest surviving examples of international diplomacy, secured Egypt's northern border and ushered in an era of peace and stability. It was a strategic move that allowed Egypt to focus on internal development and prosperity. He wasn't afraid to use propaganda. Ramses understood that controlling the narrative was crucial for maintaining his power. Inscriptions and reliefs exaggerated his victories in battle. They downplayed any setbacks. This selective storytelling ensured that his image as a victorious and invincible leader remained intact. This carefully curated narrative solidified his image as an invincible warrior and a wise ruler. By controlling how history remembered him, Ramses ensured that his legacy would endure for millennia. Ramses II was a master of public relations long before such a concept existed. His ability to blend power, perception, and propaganda made him one of the most effective rulers in history. Ramses II was a builder on an epic scale. He didn't just erect monuments, he crafted landscapes of power. Temples, statues, and entire cities rose at his command. These weren't just structures, they were statements. They proclaimed the glory of Ramses and the might of Egypt for all to see. Perhaps his most awe-inspiring achievement is the temple complex at Abu Simbel. Carved directly into a sandstone cliff face, it features 4 colossal statues of Ramses II himself, each standing over 65 feet tall. These figures, eternally vigilant, guard the entrance to the temple, a testament to Ramses' ambition and architectural prowess. Then there's Karnak, already an ancient temple complex. Ramses II expanded it with characteristic grandeur. He added massive pylons, towering obelisks, and vast courtyards. The scale of these additions is staggering, a testament to the wealth and manpower at his disposal. Ramses II's building projects weren't just about glorifying himself. They were also about providing work for thousands of Egyptians. These projects stimulated the economy and left a lasting legacy of architectural wonder that continues to inspire awe and wonder today. The reign of Ramses II wasn't without conflict. His time on the throne was marked by numerous military campaigns and political maneuvers aimed at solidifying Egypt's power and influence. The Hittite Empire, a powerful force in Anatolia, posed a constant challenge to Egyptian dominance in the Levant. The Hittites, known for their formidable military and strategic prowess, were determined to expand their territory and influence, often clashing with the Egyptians over control of key regions. This rivalry culminated in the Battle of Kadesh, one of the largest and most significant chariot battles in ancient history. The battle, fought near the Orontes River, saw thousands of chariots and soldiers from both sides engage in a fierce and brutal confrontation. Ramses II, eager to prove his mettle and assert Egypt's dominance, led his army deep into Hittite territory. His ambition and determination were evident as he personally took command of his forces, demonstrating his leadership and tactical skills. He was met by the Hittite army, led by their king Muwatalli II. The Hittites, well prepared and strategically positioned, were ready to defend their territory and challenge the Egyptian advance. What followed was a clash of titans, a chaotic melee of chariots, infantry, and archers. The battlefield was a scene of intense combat, with both sides employing their best tactics and strategies in an attempt to gain the upper hand. The battle itself was a bloody stalemate. Despite the ferocity of the fighting and the significant losses on both sides, neither the Egyptians nor the Hittites were able to secure a decisive victory. Both sides claimed victory, but neither achieved a decisive advantage. The aftermath of the battle left both armies exhausted and depleted, with no clear winner emerging from the conflict. However, the aftermath proved more significant. The realization that continued conflict would only lead to further destruction and loss prompted both sides to seek a more diplomatic resolution. Ramses II, ever the master of propaganda, spun the battle as a resounding victory. He understood the importance of maintaining morale and support among his people, and he used the battle to bolster his image as a strong and victorious leader. He had his scribes record his supposed triumphs on temple walls and papyri, solidifying his image as a fearless warrior. These records served not only as a testament to his reign, but also as a tool to inspire future generations. More importantly, the Battle of Kadesh paved the way for a lasting peace. The realization that neither side could achieve a decisive victory led to a shift in focus from warfare to diplomacy. Realizing the futility of further conflict, Ramses II and the Hittite king Hattusili III, Muwatalli's successor, negotiated a peace treaty. This treaty marked a significant turning point in the relationship between the two empires. This treaty, a landmark agreement in ancient diplomacy, established fixed boundaries and a lasting peace between the two empires. It not only ended the hostilities, but also laid the foundation for future cooperation and mutual respect, setting a precedent for diplomatic relations in the ancient world. Don't forget to like, comment your opinion, and subscribe the channel for more